Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at Authority Hijack, how to use it and how to get the files onto your server ready so that you can share the links. When you start Authority Hijack, this is the screen that you will see, and the first question it is asking you is to enter the link to the Authority page. Now this is the page that we want to effectively be sharing. So let's say, for example, I wanted to use this news article about Apple losing its latest design appeal against Samsung. Probably something that if I share that around, particularly in Facebook groups that are connected with iPads, technology, mobile devices, that sort of thing, it's going to have some interest and people are going to click on it. So that's the link I need to grab straight out of the address bar of your browser. And we're going to pop that in there. And now we need a page title, and this is the title that appears up here when you're in a web browser. So I normally copy pretty much what that says there. So this is BBC News, then a hyphen, and then the headline. So to make it easy on me, I'm just going to copy that headline. And you don't have to copy it exactly, it's just my preference. Now we need to define our pop-up type, and you have two types of pop-up. You have a delayed pop-up and you have an exit pop-up. And if you've looked at the two examples that I've given on the information page for Authority Hijack, you would have seen both of these in action. For this example, we're going to do a delayed pop-up because that lets me show you the next box. This next question only appears if you choose delay type. And let's say that we want it to come up after 10 seconds. Well, actually, no, I'll tell you what, we'll make it 5 seconds because this is for a demonstration. Normally you would probably set it for 10-15 seconds. And now we want to put in the address of the page that we want to pop up. Now, whatever you're using, you might be trying to get sign-ups, you might be trying to get people to complete CPA offers. I've got a CPA offer here. This comes from my AdSend media account, and I always use the super URLs in here because this allows you to have several offers connected to one link and it will geo-target them. This means that if people from another country go to my link, they're still going to get a relevant offer that I can earn a commission on. And so we'll pop that in there. Now we need to know the width and height that this should be. Now you will get used to figuring this out. I'm just going to pop this open. This is the actual window that's going to appear. So you'll see that I can't go too small because otherwise it's going to cut off a chunk of that. I really want sort of that part of it to fit in the window. So I'm going to go with I think we'll say about 900 wide and 600 high. But you can experiment, and these settings might not be right, I won't know until I've tried it. Finally, I'm going to click the Create Pages button, and when I do that, it'll pop up a box asking me where I want to save my files. And I've created just a folder called Test on my desktop. This needs to be an empty folder. So here we go, say OK, please wait, and then it does it, builds the files, tells me where they are, and it also opens up the folder for me if you don't already have it open. This is the files I would now need to upload to my server, so we'll do that in a second, but let's just test it first. I can just open it up on my local computer. Remember, we set it to 5 seconds, and that's 5 seconds from the time the page finishes loading. Okay, it's actually showing me a different offer this time, but that's fine, that fits and works. Answer for your chance to win a brand new iPhone, choose my colour, and then I'm into doing the offer. I won't click on this myself because I can't click on my own CPA offers, but if someone else clicks on that and follows it through, I'm going to earn a payment. So we know it works. And if we're happy with that and we don't want to change any settings, we can simply upload it. If we're not happy, if we decided, oh, actually we wanted to make it an exit type pop-up, then we could just delete these files and go back and change whatever it is that you're not happy with. If you needed to change the width and the height of the pop-up or anything like that. We're going to imagine for this example that we're happy with that, and now we want to get these files uploaded to our web space. Now, most of you, I'm sure, will have a favourite FTP program or method of getting files to your server, but I wanted to cover all the bases with this, so we have also supplied you with a copy of Simple FTP. It's a really basic FTP program that will get the files to your web space. And here it is. And you will need to put in your web hosting details in here. I'm going to use a site of mine. I've ticked passive mode for this because I happen to know my server needs that. It's really a hosting setting. Your web host can advise you. Or if in doubt, try it without. If it fails to connect or you get a socket error, try ticking it and then try connecting. It's as easy as that. Okay, so now I've connected to my server. I want to go into my public HTML section here, and now I want to create a new folder on this side. So I've already got a couple created. I haven't got one called BBC, so let's I'll make one called that. So make sure I'm selected the public HTML section here. File, create a folder, and we'll call it BBC. Let's call it BBC iPad. There's our folder. Now I'm going to grab these files. I've already navigated to the correct folder, and just drag and drop them across, and that uploads them to my server. Status is down here telling me what's going on, and in a moment it should update and show me the files on this side of the screen. Okay, and then we have our files on the side. You can use any FTP program you like. As I say, most people have probably got FileZilla, Qt FTP, Coffee Cup FTP, 3D FTP, or one of those, or you can upload them through your website's control panel. Most control panels have a file manager. So I now have this folder on that domain. If I now open up my web browser again, and this time we'll go view it online. So I'm going to go to my site, and I'm going to put in BBC iPad. And that there is the link that I would be sharing on Facebook or whatever. And there we have my page. Looks just like and acts like the BBC page, but of course has my offer being displayed. And you don't have to have the offer come up as big as this. I'm working in quite a small window here because I'm recording the screen. Normally I would have my browser open a lot bigger like this. So it's kind of a pop-up and not taking up the whole screen. That is it. That's how simple this is to use, and it has phenomenal results. In the manual that comes with this, I give you a few pointers on where to share your links, and also other ways that you can sort of scale this up if you like. So make sure you read the manual. Don't treat this video as a substitute for the manual. I've given you this for those people that really don't get along with following written instructions for the basic usage. But as you can see, the software is really simple to use. It is a wizard-based thing. In other words, you answer a question, you click next. You answer a question, you click next. And if you just follow what it says here, and occasionally it gives you extra help down the bottom, you can't go wrong. That's it. Get out there, hijack some authority sites, make yourself some money, and get yourself some sign-ups.